about the activities in the secular world, especially in the workplace. What type of activities is your ministry, does your ministry offer or suggest when it comes to those type of activities in terms of working in the workplace?
Beautiful, beautiful question. The foundation really had to do with a survey that came out in 2002. Actually, there's two surveys. One came out by the Barna Group, which identified that most people don't even know what their gifts are. So they did a survey, and they found out only 30% of people, this was in the church, knew what a gift was and felt that they had one. And of that 30%, only 21% can accurately name a gift. So most people don't even know what their gifts are. Then we took a secular study in 2002. The Gallup poll came out with some information that said basically almost 75% of people who go to work today don't want to be there. They're considered to be not engaged or actively disengaged. Yes. Now, that last piece, the actively disengaged people equate to about $350 billion in lost productivity to corporations on an annual basis. So we were able to make the connection. Now, the people who they consider to be engaged are the people who are motivated, they're energized, and they use their talents and their gifts every day. So that's the piece we were able to pull out. The people who are what we call engaged, and we call them the superhuman performers, are the ones who use their gifts and talents every day in their workplace.
And is the
so what we do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. So what we do is we created a tool. We took all the spiritual gifts, and we found the ones that were relative to the marketplace. So we found 14 gifts like administration, discernment, writing, knowledge, wisdom, teaching, and it keeps going on. And we created what we call the Milestone gift assessment. So we can take that into a corporation and allow people to understand what gifts they have. See, the reason we like doing that is because once you understand what your gift is, man, you become more productive. You start performing at a superhuman level because that's what you're supposed to do anyway. So when you look at, and I want to use this analogy, do you have a GPS in your car?
Yes.
Okay, but do you still make wrong turns sometime with the GPS?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I want to make sure because I do the same thing.
Yes,
So even though you have that GPS, let me ask you this question. How do you feel when you make a wrong turn?
Oh, I bet you. Darn, I can't believe I did that.
Right. You don't get motivated. You don't get excited about that.
No.
So the same thing happens when you're on this earth and you're going down a path that you weren't chosen to be on.
Yes.
You get frustrated. You're burnt out. So the majority of that 75% of the people in corporate America who are, frustrated, burnt out, and ineffective, those people are on the wrong path. And the other people have it right because they're utilizing their gifts and talents every day. So that's exactly what we do, and we've taken it another step. So sometimes, like for me, I found out I have the gift of encouragement and the gift of leadership, not because I spent time in the worship center and found out, it's because somebody else spoke it into my life. So we also created a milestone gift evaluation, similar to a 360, where you can pick maybe 4 or 5 people, and they can take the evaluation of you and speak into your life the gift that they see in you. Because I always remember this project when I got out of graduate school, and it was a pretty tough project, but, every time I would come down, the people would say, Derrick, I'm really excited when you come down here because you always know what to say. And I didn't think I knew what to say, but they would say, you always pick us up. Because they were going through this different process with there was the admissions office, and you had to get the information validated or something like that before you can bill, so it was new to them. And then someone would say, Derrick, you're going to go far. I can just see this leadership in you. I didn't think I had a lot of leadership in me, but someone spoke that into my life, and it became a reality. So that's why we came up with the 2 different assessments that people can take in the marketplace. And they have, really marketplace gifts, not the gifts like prophecy and stuff like that. We'll leave that for the worship center. But the ones that are directly in the marketplace is that what we're helping people to find out.
Excellent. And so that is why you have been branded, so to speak, or your moniker has become the encourager in terms of that.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
That's where that comes from.